this video, I'm going to show you count them, 1, 2, 3, brand spanking new ways to get paid up to $300 an hour to watch movies online from the comfort of your own home, hotel room, gaming chair, or beanbag with looming application deadlines, one of which that lapses in less than 5 days. So watch this video until the end because I am going to show you exactly how to apply for these things. First off, go ahead and subscribe to our newsletter to get the free materials that I cover in this video by visiting bit.ly/Neil Rod. Let's get to it. The Hocus Pocus Halloween Challenge will pay you $1,000 to watch and review the Hocus Pocus movies. It's been 30 years since the original Hocus Pocus movie came out. Since then, it's been a Halloween staple, with many claiming it to be the best Halloween movie there is. And now in 2022, we finally have a sequel in Hocus Pocus 2. Many of the original cast members have returned to give us another spooky Sanderson sisters adventure. How do I get paid, Neil? At Smart Capital Mind, we're just as excited as everyone else about this new movie release. To celebrate, we are hiring one person to watch both movies and compare Hocus Pocus with the new Hocus Pocus 2, and we're paying them $1,000 to do it. Here is the ideal candidate. Is someone that's not scared easily. After all, you need to endure 2 movies full of zombies, ghosts. So if you like watching horror flicks, this thing is for you. You'll also need to be willing to write a 500-word review comparing the 2 movies and giving us your opinions and critiques of the old versus the new. What you'll be doing, the winner will watch Hocus Pocus and Hocus Pocus 2 back to back. Will provide access to the movies via Disney Plus, so you don't need to worry about that. The winner will also need to write a 500-word review of the 2 movies containing their personal thoughts on both movies as they relate to each other. What you'll get for completing the job requirements, the winner will receive $1,000 in cash along with a 1-year membership to Disney Plus. That pays me back on a Saturday to binge watch all those hot Marvel series. I mean, at least for me, on a Saturday. The Hocus Pocus Halloween Challenge application, if you need a direct link to it, I have linked to this page right here that has all the requirements and the eligibility criteria that links you directly to the Halloween Challenge application. Help, the submission form isn't working. They give you tips on how to do it. How will I know if I got the job? They'll send you an email. How do I attach or submit additional info? We do not accept additional attachments. How do I know if my application was received? Here's the FAQ section. It's all right here in the free materials that I share with you once you subscribe to our newsletter at bit.ly/Neil Rod, where you get access to our spreadsheet where you can find links to information resources and application portals to grants for everyone. I've listed these opportunities on the Work From Home tab, where I've listed other work from home opportunities. And if you visit the free education tab, you can learn how to get educated for some of the opportunities that I go ahead and list right on the Work From Home tab. One dream job to rule them all. Get $2,000 by watching 40 hours of fantasy TV. For those of you who like Game of Thrones, winter is coming, and so is $2 grand. Many avid readers have traveled to Mordor and beyond since the Lord of the Rings trilogy was first released. Decades later, Daenerys Targaryen. Pardon me, I am not a Lord of the Rings hooper in any shape or form. Nonetheless, doesn't mean you can't get money off of this thing. George R.R. Martin came out with the first Game of Thrones book in 1996. I vibe with my kids with the Marvel stuff because I grew up with that stuff, but not this. Andrzej Sapkowski, the Witcher novels gained a new audience after their adaptation to a series of hit video games. Now all of these epics have been turned into movies and or TV shows. So whether you're a Jon Snow stan, a Frodo fanatic, a Geralt groupie, you've most likely already set your DVRs or added another subscription to your long list of streaming services in anticipation of these fantasy TV series. I have not, but you can go ahead and do so if you dig this stuff. But what if we paid you to watch them instead? US Dish is offering a dream job to one lucky hobbit or elf or whatever you're into. Revisit 40 hours over a time span of 30 days of these fantasy TV series and will pay you $2,000 from Westeros to the Shire. Apply to take a journey that ends with a nice payout. And you scroll down, the links to all of these opportunities are on our spreadsheet on the Work From Home tab. how to cash in the 295 copper pennies. I don't know what 295 copper pennies they're talking about. I guess some more valuable version of it. The person who gets the dream job will have to watch 40 hours total of the following fantasy TV series over 30 days: Games of Thrones, The Witcher, House of the Dragon, all available episodes, The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power. Rate the following on a provided task sheet: creativity of the show's world, believable characters, overall uniqueness of show plot, difficulty, understanding the show or keeping up with the characters, final ranking of best show, provide a short review vlog of the House of Dragon and Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power. Rewrite or revlog the ending of the Games of Thrones. In summary, explain what you would have done differently. We know everyone has an opinion. So these applications are sort of like applying for grants. Nonetheless, there's some work you got to do once you get the opportunity, and you'll be able to get paid once you've binge watched all this stuff. You want to be the ring bearer. Trust us. This dream job is unlike any other. Not only will you get to travel to worlds beyond wonder from the comfort of your own sofa, hotel room, those extra fluffed up pillows on which you'll lean back. If you bring your Fire Stick hotel room and you hook it up to the back of the TV, let me know if you want to hack your hotel room TV. I got the drop one. I got the hookup. Send me an email, but you'll have the opportunity to rewrite history. The series finale of Game of Thrones started quite disturbed, but you can put your spin on the award-winning HBO series. Give us a summary of how GOT should have ended, and we'll publish a version on our website for all the Thronies to see. You'll also get cash out $2,000 for viewing our recording efforts. Evil is evil, but the dream job is nothing short of great. You won't have Samwise by your side, but you'll have $2,000 if you get this dream job. How to apply? It's not for everyone, but if you can take the 40-hour or 30-day journey, apply below. Tell us why you would be the perfect fit. If this was Marvel, my kids would get this job, guaranteed. A video of yourself will garner you extra points. If you do a video, it's even better that way. Did you watch every episode of GOT when they first came out, or did you binge watch it on HBO Max? Have you read the first Witcher? And here's the application right here, just like I promised. And then you have some frequently asked questions. How do I know if my application was received? How to submit each additional info. Let's get right to the next one. You know how to get the rest of the drop on this opportunity. Get paid $1,000 to binge watch baseball movies right here. Are you a huge baseball fan? Then we have some good news for you. At Shane Co., we're absolute suckers for America's pastime, which should be no surprise as the major league sport embodies endurance and steady building passion, aka the characteristics of grand everlasting love. In fact, the only thing we like more than baseball itself is movies about baseball. I do too, I have to admit. Major shout out to all the Dominicans, Cubans, Panamanians, and Venezuelans, and every other race that gets busy, and ethnicity and nationality, whites, blacks, yellows, and every other color in the spectrum, which all constitute yours truly, Doc K in the hitty, my man Renteria, Mariano Rivera. Renteria, of course, he comes from Barranquilla, Curramba la Bella. That's why, since we're rounding third and heading for home on another MLB season, we're going to pay one lucky person $1,000 to binge watch baseball movies just in time for that final playoff push. Who we're looking for. Attention, all baseball fanatics. This contest is for you. Our ideal candidate possesses two unique traits: being the biggest baseball fan in the world and the ability to binge watch these 10 baseball movies in no time at all. I could have probably qualified for this in 6th grade when I was crossing my fingers to always push and cheer for the Yankees to make first place so they can at least get a playoff spot back in the 80s with Don Mattingly, Ricky Henderson, Dave Winfield. They never did so nonetheless. Disappointment, just like the Knicks. Nonetheless, they came through in later years, led by my man Derek Jeter and the most ice-cold-blooded closer in the game's history. Yes, I said it. Mariano Rivera. Once you've got him on the mound, the K's and the W is in the sack. Baseball films have always held a special place in our hearts, and many of the selected movies tell feel-good stories of America's favorite pastime. The contest winner will need to watch 10 of the best baseball films ever made and fill out a data form on each of them. All of this will need to be completed by December 5th, 2022. The movies they'll be required to watch are 42, A League of Their Own, Bull Durham, Field of Dreams, Moneyball, The Bad News Bears, The Natural, The Rookie, The Sandlot, Trouble with the Curve. The winner will receive $1,000 for completing the binge watch assignment. They will also receive a $50 Amazon gift card that can be used to rent the movies on the list. How to enter. To enter the contest, you must fill out the form below where you'll be asked a few questions on why you should be the one we select to take on this binge watch task. You must fill out the required fields, like your name and email, so that we can notify the winner once one has been selected. Any contestants who do not complete the entry form by following the below link will not have an official entry into the contest. The deadline for the contest entries is November 7th, 2022. Watch the video you see on the screen right now so you can see more of the resources, application portals, and everything that I share for you to generate revenue, finance your business, and do everything you need to do to succeed and save and feed your families to ultimately save this country.